Well, hi again. It's a happy day in my shop because I fixed this Sony radio. It's a very, very simple problem. In fact, it's kind of embarrassing how much effort I put in when I really knew the problem right from the start. I'd read about it on the internet, and shame on me, I did not pay close enough attention to the basics when I was troubleshooting this. I kind of talked about it in the last video. I kind of ran around, doing step number 12 when I really didn't do step number 1. And as I've now realized, with this kind of radio, with this many parts, this much complications in the circuitry, if you just get in there and run around, you'd be running around for hours. Probably never find anything. You've got to take a proper approach. Power supply and that kind of stuff first. And I think most guys who do this kind of work, in fact, all the stuff I work on too, quite often the problems are in the power supply. So let's reassemble this thing. I got to try to remember this now. I've had it apart for over a month. Got some screws here. Just have to put those back in. So I'm gonna depower it here. Switch off. Power out. Try to undo some of this stuff I did, like pulling all this out. Put that back. I believe it should be down like that. I think it's just a matter of pulling the top and putting it on. Oh, this might be stupidly easy. I like stupid. Stupidly easy fits me fine. Okay, here we go. Now wait a minute. Look at those screws again. I got these two post screws. They look like kind of like battery post screws or something. Where did they come from? Oh, I can't put the top on until I put the speaker back in, for crying out loud. I don't want this thing together with the speaker sitting out here. Hey, that's probably... No. Must be wires for the speaker, though. Oh, I'm just so excited here. Yee-hoo. Oh, I'll put it right side up. Oh, more screws here caught on the magnet. Okay. Wow. This guy's jumping right into place here. Kind of jumping into place. Okay, can't go like that. Must go like this. The powerful magnet on this thing is making it jump onto things. It's not particularly impressive either. Was there only one screw locking this in? Oh, man, is that it? This doesn't look right, does it? So there's a piece that's going to lock down on this. That's going to hold the speaker. Dusty thing that it is. Well, maybe the cabinet is just pressing on this ring enough to hold it, because I don't see anywhere else it can there's no fittings to screw it here. Yeah, I can't see how that can be done any better. Even this thing. It doesn't appear to be any screw that comes down into this. Maybe it shouldn't even be like that, but I don't know how else it could be. No, it's got to go there. Well, maybe this post is up there just to help locate this thing accurately, and then you reassemble it, it gets pinned down. So here we go. Okay. I remember right, I had a hard time getting this cover off. It took me quite a while. I expect it to take a while to get back on. I don't want to force anything. Well, I gotta use a little bit of force on it. Are these buttons, are they okay? I guess they're okay down there. Something's pushing back here. Feels like I'm just compressing a lot of stuff. Feels like I compressed a lot of stuff. Hey, it's all together. Let's drop in a screw or two and then we'll give it a test. Sounds like a good idea to me. It's a bit of a nervous moment too. I guess these are antenna terminals. I just backed them right out of the set. I wonder where do they go? Probably in the side. Yeah, right in the side here. Okay, we'll put this screw in. The reason I'm putting the screws in before testing it is I want to kind of, freeze the cabinet in place, so I don't, do a little test and go, oh yeah, everything's working, and then continue to squeeze the cabinet in and then have it not work and have the whole thing together not working. So if it's not going to work, I want to find out now. Batteries are in. Another exciting moment coming here. Plug in the side power here. Oh, son of a gun. The switch was on. There's nothing happening. Arrgh! Oh, could be this. Okay, well, what other stupid thing have I done here? Sleep button? I don't want to even push that. Oh! It's acting as if it's getting no 2 volts again. Oh, aren't you a heartbreaker? There's no end to you. Whoops. Yeah, exactly. Fall over, everybody. Bad boy. Bad boy. Phooey. I don't want to be taking this apart and putting it together over and over. Okay, let's put the batteries into it, in case this thing is not working at all. So let's try it with batteries, because okay. Figure that out. No display. What's going on? Okay, so what's this telling me now? We've got it partially working. This. Okay, let's switch off. Remove the computer batteries. Why? Because we're resetting the computer. Computer's reset. I don't know, is it? Battery's back in. It's back up. Switch is on. And we're getting absolutely nothing. I'm not so happy anymore. I get a little sing-songy there when I really get depressed. Let's see. Batteries are in right. Wires are still connected there. That's a depressing thought. Oh. Depressing thought. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, anybody. Somebody, anybody. What are other stupid things I may have done? Scan, stop, off, local. A sleep button. I'm a little worried about what that does. Well, that's exactly why I put 2 screws in it. Well, I didn't put 2 screws in it to have it not work. I put 2 in to see where we got. Okay, this is a little bit unnerving now. Apart she comes. Remember last time I did this? This was it took me like half an hour to get it apart. Likes to come off by the top here a little bit. There we go. Now, why didn't you work? I say, Mr. Radio. Okay, let's switches off. Running on batteries, I'm pretty sure it'll work off batteries. If it's gonna work. You know, I saw the same, I'm getting the same impression that there's no 2 volts. Or 3 volts rather. Why would that be? Let's look and see. Kind of hope not to see 3 here. 3. Well, there were some times where it looked like there were other intermittent faults in the radio. I hate to say that, man. That's not very happy. So let's do a little flexing. It's knocked off. Doggone it. He's flexing stuff with the power off. Son of a gun. Isn't that upsetting? Oh, why would you be like this now? Isn't that something? I got a video going up right now that says I fixed it. I better go change the name of that video before I make it public. I fixed it, but it broke again. Let's take the batteries out once again. Let's take them out and leave them out a little longer. And on the assumption that the computer's confused. I know I'm certainly confused, that's for sure. Good time for a bit of a coffee break here. Okay. Switch off. Installing the battery. Crossing my fingers. That's the part I forgot. The crossing of the fingers. Here we go. Well, I could mumble some things at this point. Like I can't on TV. What has happened? It's almost like it's just... Think, Jim. What are you not thinking of? I guess what I'm a little bit worried about here is if the computer kind of gets going and misfires, it'll jam like any computer will, and then I could be sitting here poking around with nothing but a jammed up computer. There's nothing at all on the screen. Oh. Don't give up on me now. Wow. It's as dead as it ever was. Did I misdiagnose this and it's something else? I hope not. Then the problem here would be lack of power from these batteries. How can that possibly be? Oh. You know, the thrill of winning, the agony of defeat. I'm not defeated yet. You're never defeated until you quit. So, switch is on. Now I'm trying to remember some of these readings here. That looks right. Well, those look right. There's the 3 volts from the battery on this wire I installed. Now, it should be showing up over here too. There it is. Okay, that's good. There's 6 volts showing up here. There's 3 volts right on the... So the voltage is all over the place here. I mean, that's good. The voltage is showing up throughout the radio. So why am I not hearing anything? Speaker wire? Used to hear a hiss out of this all the time. No hiss now. Oh. Oh yeah, there is a hiss. Okay, so that's telling me, I mean, there's a couple strong indications here. The computer is not running in this radio, and the strong indication is, sounds like the radio is trying its best on its own, but it can't do it, just like it used to. And no display. I was told the timer thing here was a problem. Let's, on account I don't know what else to do, let's push something in and out of the timer. It's interesting. When I push it in, it's just a lead to nowhere. The radio goes silent. Pull it out, it comes back. Yeah. Oh boy. When I put the radio back together, I will have compressed some parts. And I think that's the process that's knocked this off. And it's mostly these big wires that really get worked over. It's right back to the way it was. How can that be? I mean, it was not getting the 3 volts before. Now it's getting it. It behaves the same as it did before. This is another bum of a radio. It's a bum. Can those contacts still be an element in this whole thing? Could it be that the power isn't getting everywhere where I jumped it over to? No, that has to work. This point is just solidly wired to the positive of the batteries down here, back through these cables and all around, through here and there and everywhere. Could it be that the ground point I picked is a bad ground point, and the radio operated because of its own ground point under here, making contact? So there's 2 contacts, 2 battery contacts, positive and negative, or let's say positive and ground. Maybe the positive is the one that was weak. I've replaced it, fine. And the negative is still weak. I can't see it. The wire I connected to is obviously a ground wire. It connects to these 2 ground wires all over the place. It's going to grounding. It's indicated on the circuit diagram and everything. I'm sure I picked the right ground point for the batteries. Usually my problems are me in these circumstances, but I don't think so. I don't think in this case. I think in this case there is something more going on with this radio. Pull this guy out of here. What am I doing that's stupid? Like, I'm thinking, the sleep function's on. Well, the sleep function would simply turn it off after like half an hour or 45 minutes of play. That's my understanding of a sleep function. It's a timed off. function. So if it's in sleep mode, it should still be on for half an hour, 45 minutes. And I don't think it's in sleep mode. Well, it sure does sound asleep, doesn't it? Oh man, from the joy of success to this situation. Well, I'm afraid my time is running out. I think I'm going to post this video. I have to get on to other matters today. It'll give me some time to think about this before I get back at it a few hours from now. Maybe I can get the video posted and maybe I can get some more encouragement. Yeah, that'd be good. Encouragement, always good. Well, thanks for watching, and sorry this is an up and down ride, but I'm hopeful we will get this thing working. Because I just had it working. See you on the next video.